Yeah. I think I'm recording. It should be good to go. Yeah. Okay. You guys know the game. You're like shaking your heads like, yep, we're good to go. We're recording. Okay, so thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your evening to check in with us. I won't lie, being around the other coaches on our team caused me to just be so excited to come back and spend some time with you guys and to kind of teach what we learned. So I will talk a little bit about kind of the idea with the summit rollout. So Shauna and I were talking, and you'll notice she's the one that posts a lot in the tribe group, but we were talking about like, we just got overloaded with so much training, so many great ideas, so much that we want to kind of do a slow rollout instead of just like 1 hour call and being like, oh, we learned this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So what we're planning on doing is kind of grouping up those that went to Summit based on kind of their major takeaways. Like for me, one of my major takeaways was all about challenge groups. I was in this phenomenal training. I don't even remember who the coaches were, but I was in this phenomenal training all about challenge groups and how to get better connected with your challengers, how to get better interaction, how to look for leaders in your challenge group, what to say to them when you're like, man, this person would be such a good coach, but I don't know what to say to them. And I shared some of those scripts today in the PS group, but that is one thing for sure that I want to go through my notes and kind of develop a call specifically on that and then have you guys implement some of the things that you learned. So our call tonight is mainly going to be talking about kind of goals for this month, why we should be setting goals, and then just new things that we learned at Summit that's going to be coming. If it hasn't come yet, it's coming out soon. And then I want to end it with some action steps. I feel like this business, and I think Elena can feel the same way, but when we were at Summit, we didn't hear anything new. You guys are thinking, well, why did you go? It was this repeat of how simple this business can be and how overcomplicated we can make it. Now, everybody does things a little bit differently, and those were the little things, but everybody does kind of those 4 vital behaviors consistently. It's just we got new ideas of how to better do those things. So I want us to kind of leave this call with all of the cool things that are coming at us here soon. That's going to even help us even more with this business. But then on the flip side, come up with a couple of action steps of what are you going to do this month that's really going to push you forward. So I wanted us to get started with kind of setting goals for the month. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I've kind of made some posts in the new coach group. A lot of you guys commented. But I'm really going to focus in on specifically for myself and for you guys that are in my coaches is setting goals on what program are you going to do. It's crazy because I don't know if Shauna posted something in the tribe group about, are you guys on fire? And a girl in there that, sees some success, she just posted a before and after. And I don't remember what program she's been doing, but she posted a before and after, and she got really great results. And she said today she posted just a simple like Shakeology recipe and got 5 messages about Shakeology. Now, there was nothing special about this recipe that everybody's like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I have to try that. It was, she's getting results. I want to know what she's doing. So this, and if there's one thing, I mean, there was such a focus on results. There was a focus on results in our training. There was a focus on results in the closing celebration was all about getting results. You guys, like some of those success stories, we were boo-hooing. Like my makeup was just a hot mess after that closing celebration because the stories of these people's lives that are changing. And I was just like, that's what I want. I want one of our coaches to have someone standing up on that stage and winning that $100,000. Beachbody hands out $100,000 to the best transformation and then $25,000 to all the runners up. And I was like, that's what I want. I want our team to have one of the people standing up on that stage. Like, how cool would that be? And I think I have one of my challengers. I'm claiming it. You guys can claim someone, but I'm going to have someone on that stage that wins that. So a program. I want you to start a program and finish it, or at least start it. But if it's a 21 or a 30-day program, like, let's get back to basics and just finish a program. So I'm going to be asking you guys after this call to talk about what program you're doing, what book you are reading or listening to, what audio book are you listening to, and then either what your Success Club point is or how many lives you're going to change. Okay, so I really want us to focus on, like, who is it? Who's the name behind the points? What's the story behind the points? So be looking for some things like that. So I'll be looking for the program you're doing, the book you're doing, in Success Club. I should be able to, because I know most of the programs, I should be able to go through your news feed then on your like pages, and I should be able to kind of figure out what program you're doing. If you're jumping all over the place, you're probably doing a Shanti workout. If you are lifting weights nonstop, you're doing Sagi. If you're dancing, you're doing Autumn or Size. So I think I want us to start, and you don't always have to use the program name, but I want you to start talking about what you're doing, what struggles you're having in these programs, your progress, your non-scale victories with them. Okay, so goals for sure. And it's the beginning of the month, so that's fun to see. How many of you guys are on a group, are in a Team Cup group this month? Are you guys? Yeah, I see lots of hands. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of the reward. So you'll probably notice that there's not like a separate reward for Success Club. It is based on how your team does in that Team Cup. And I'll have to look at the rewards. Does anybody remember what, like, the different level rewards are for that?
The first one's like U.S. and Canada hats.
Yeah.
Next tier is Country Heat apparel. Then after that is Apple Watches, and then there's like a beach body or country or some beach body thing. Skateboard.
A skateboard, huh?
I like that. Yeah.
And then I want to see videos of you on that skateboard if you win it. Yeah, so I think it's like 30 points, isn't it? And then 50 points for a team. And then each individual person has to hit at least Success Club 5 to have those prizes. But it's team points that get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump into sales for this month, because when they said this, I was like mind blown. I have never seen this many programs at $140. So, we have the new one, Country Heat. So the Country Heat Challenge Pack is $140. And then with all of these programs, you can also get the Kickstart Challenge Pack. So you can do like the Country Heat Kickstart Challenge Pack, and those are all $180. So you have this category of the program, Shakeology, meal guides, and those types of things for $140. And then you have the Kickstart, which is, the only thing added in is the 3-day refresh. I have no knowledge of the 3-day refresh. I've never really done it. It's not really my style. I'll be honest, I don't recommend it to people, but that's just my thing. I'm not like a cleanse kind of person. I think if you eat clean, that's a good enough cleanse. But if you've tried it, has anybody tried the 3-day refresh before? Courtney, can you speak to it at all? Did you like it? What'd you think?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me right now? Okay. I haven't started the 3-day refresh. I did purchase it, but I'm starting it next Monday after my family vacation. Right now, I'm just doing a Shakeology cleanse that I kind of found on Pinterest, where you do like 2 to 3 shakes, and you like include, you can have like 1 nut, 1 fruit, and 2 things of like green tea, kind of thing like that.
Okay,
so it's a little bit different than the 3-day refresh.
And I saw that you posted about that for sure. Definitely. Good.
Yeah.
Courtney Harden, have you done the 3-day refresh before?
Yes, I have. I did it a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. It's not really my style either. I didn't really like it. I like to eat food, so which that was kind of one of the positives about it is you still got to eat, kind of. But fiber sweep was the grossest thing I've ever tasted in my life. That was hard getting that down every day. And I didn't really, I followed it exactly, and I didn't really see that big of a difference than just eating clean.
Yeah, I could see it being
It's all right.
really good for someone who like really needs to get some toxins, but I can't even imagine the amount of like detox side effects they're going to get from it, because I think it's no protein, no dairy, just like basically fruits, vegetables, nuts maybe. I don't know. But I'm excited. Courtney, you're going to have to Courtney Hecker, you're going to have to post about it for sure so that we can get some knowledge.
Yep, I will do. And I also have a friend joining me tonight. This is Tara. Megan knows Tara. She is getting, like, right now signing on to become a coach, and so I thought I'd let her join in on one of our calls.
I love that. Hey, you can.
So welcome, Tara.
You can thank me later. I was chatting with Tara while she was so Tara is working as a dental assistant right now, and I was editing her PowerPoint, and then I think Courtney is editing for content. So cool, awesome. She'll be a good coach. Okay.
Teamwork.
Courtney Harden, did you have something else specific about it?
I was just going to say that I think I would maybe recommend it or promote it if someone is brand new to eating clean and they just want to get everything out of their system. They mostly eat junk food. They don't really eat fruits, vegetables, whatever. And they sort of start off with the refresh and then go from there. I think that's really what it's kind of supposed to be for, I guess, but that's how I would promote it, I guess, if I was going.
So with Fiber Sweep, are they going to be like clean in their body?
I wasn't. I mean, I was not, but I don't know if that's because I don't eat very bad most of the time. I don't know. I was so I was kind of disappointed in that I wasn't.
I love it. Okay, all right. Enough about that. But that's when it says Kickstart, it has that 3-day refresh. It has, I think Shakeology is included in it. The Fiber Sweep thing. Yeah, so it's 3 days of just a major cleanse. Okay, awesome. So Country Heat. And then they have 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme is on sale for $140. Just the 3-day refresh by itself with Shakeology is $140. So that one does not come with a fitness program. It's just 3-day refresh and Shakeology challenge pack. Size, if someone's like, I don't want that country music, I want some hip hop, Size is the perfect one for that. Club. So I'm guessing they can do like a club membership plus Shakeology, and then Pio is also. And that, they regularly do Pio for $140.
The club membership is like a 90-day for each, like a 90-day trial is what they're getting instead of 30 days.
Okay, yeah.
So they're getting.
That's awesome. So that might be good if you want to recommend if someone wants to do.
It's a 90-day.
What's that?
Oh, it's a 90-day trial. So it's a 90 days free with the challenge pack, or the extra for the Beachbody Harmony and the club.
It just all comes together. Instead of buying it the program and you only get 30 days, you're getting 90 days as part of the package deal.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So if you have someone like they just released T25 and Hammer and Chisel, they both released both of those programs as free on Beachbody On Demand. So if someone's like, I really want to try Hammer and Chisel, you might suggest, I mean, it would be cost effective if they're okay with not getting, the only thing is they wouldn't get containers with it, but you know, all of their stuff would be online. So if they're okay with not getting the DVDs, I definitely recommend the on demand.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's the one though that I bought like through my fiance's account, just because I wanted to try Performance Line, and I also bought 22-minute hardcore through him, so I wanted access to that on Beachbody On Demand, and that's the one I still can't get to work. And I've called like so many people, and I saw that Nikki Korsmeyer posted about that in the boss group today too, that people who are buying the club challenge packs, like it won't let them log on. So I don't know if it's like a glitch with Beachbody or what. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's
If
been
I
a
would
lot
recommend that one.
there's been a lot of talk about that
It's
for
weird.
sure. I don't know if they have
Yeah.
a lot going on.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that sucks. And you haven't heard anything about that?
Yeah.
Okay, well we can.
No, the last. Yeah, it's like every time I call, I swear they fix it, and then I try and log on, and then it doesn't work. And each person's like tried something new, so I don't know. But yeah, so I wouldn't maybe recommend that one yet until they get those glitches worked out or whatever.
For sure, that would.
Are you talking about just? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Were you talking about just the Beachbody On Demand in general? Does it work for you, Rebecca?
No, it was mine works, but since I ordered like through Mike's account, I ordered the club and Shakeology, well, the club and Performance Line challenge pack.
Okay.
It won't let me have access to his on demand stuff.
Okay.
Because I bought it with that challenge pack.
So it's
I can get
almost
on mine.
new on-demand stuff that's being a pain in the butt.
Yeah, new. Yeah, it seems like the new stuff, or like if you bought a challenge pack that came with the trial, it's not letting you do it.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Something's going on right now. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some new stuff coming out. Okay. So, those that are interested in a little bit of yoga, they have something coming out called a 3-week yoga retreat. It's going to only be on Beachbody On Demand. It'll be available on September 1st. I don't think I have a price. Or Elena, did you get the impression that it's going to be free with On Demand? No, it's going to be something that you can unlock.
I don't know. I kind of got the impression that it would be free, but
I did too.
I'm not sure.
I got the impression that it would be free.
We'll know more later this month.
Yeah, because whenever I was doing some research of all the new stuff, I didn't see a price associated with it. So, but it's going to be, there's none of our existing instructors. It's going to be 4 brand new instructors, and it looks really cool. Like it's a very like white background, like it's very like Zen-like without all the Zen things, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, it's kind of like a very like bare basics yoga, kind of building you up to it. I don't remember how long each one was. It was short.
I think they said they're about 30 minutes or less, but so all 21 days are a different workout, and all of the Sunday workouts are only 10 minutes. So it's kind of more like a meditation type of workout on Sundays. But.
Yeah, and I love every workout is different. Like, that's cool. 21 different workouts, that's pretty impressive. So that might be something, if someone loves yoga, they could get Beachbody On Demand and try that out. Okay, a new program coming out in November. This is going to be like the new kind of winter. So they always come out with a new program in the winter, somewhere around February, March, and then one in the summer. So the winter one is going to be called Core de Force. So it's a mixed martial arts. So lots of kickboxing, roundhouse punch type things, like very focused on the core though. So I could see that being like just getting ripped abs with something like that. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm definitely going to do that just because it's with the 2 new trainers, Joel and Jericho. And I know Courtney Hecker got to do a workout with them. She didn't do this workout. They did it when we went to like the super workout, but I got there a little late, so I didn't get to do it. Elena did though, right?
It was pretty cool. There was a lot of like kind of side to side punching, kicking, bringing your knee up. So, yeah, I think that one has a huge potential to be very cardiovascular, but also good for building like lean muscle and really kind of trimming your waistline and stuff like that. So
I could see that too.
It's kind of like a punching version of dancing, very kind of like beat oriented. Kind of reminds me of Tybo a little bit.
Yeah. Courtney, what did you think of Joel and Jericho?
I really like them. They brought a lot of positive energy, and like Jericho's just up on stage doing her little booty dance, jumping around. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, I did their workout at 6 a.m. Friday morning maybe, and I mean like I was sweating to death, and they're like, okay, warm-up's done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this is only 30 more minutes, or like 30 minutes. I was dying. But they were awesome. I would love to buy that Core Day Force, because I think they would keep you motivated to keep going through the whole workout.
Well, and I think they said that Jericho recorded that program or something like that when she was like 3 months postpartum, right? Or something like that. So I think that's cool. Yeah. And she was like, I didn't try to like lean out. She's like, I was like, this is me. I've had a baby 3 months ago. This is what I look like. So it seemed like she kept it real, which I love that. Okay, next thing.
They're both very real.
Yeah, that's cool. So they have something called a Fixate cooking show coming on Beachbody On Demand. So it's only on demand, and then it's Autumn and her brother, who is a chef. They use the containers and everything they make, and then I know that her son is incorporated in there quite a bit. So I think her son will try some of the stuff, and so I think that'll be really cool for moms to see of different recipes that they can try that their kids will like. I know she promised cocktails. Just all kinds of different foods. And so I thought that was going to be cool for sure. All right. The next thing is that they are coming out with an app. Hallelujah. That is for our Coach Online Office. So there's going to be an app that you can press on and get directly into your office and check on if someone's like, oh, hey, I put that order through. Did you get it? You can just go to the app and not have to go into Safari and log in and try to scrunch it up and make it real big. So you can use your phone for our Coach Online Office. And that, I didn't get a date. I don't know if we were given a date for when that.
They're rolling it out to elite coaches on August 8th, so next Monday. And then it should be ready for us by either September 1st or September 5th.
Yeah.
And they're hoping that by time they go through the glitches with elite coaches, that the sponsorship drill down and all of that will be included by time they roll it out to everyone.
Yeah. So that'll be super cool. So you can officially do everything from your phone now. Anyways. And then the last thing, and I'm going to kind of throw this to Elena because I know that she's looked into it a little bit more, but they're coming out starting on September 5th with something called a health bet pool. So your challengers can earn money by participating in a challenge group. So I'm going to let Elena explain that a little bit more, and then we're going to wrap up the call after that, after we talk about some action items.
Yeah, so basically starting September 5th, if you run a challenge group on the app, so it has to be on my challenge tracker for it to count. And you have to run it through the whole 4 weeks of September. Anyone that participates is eligible to win. So Beachbody put a base prize of $1 million. And for every Country Heat Challenge pack they have sold from the day they released it through the month of August. They're adding $5 extra to that pot. So I think they said at opening ceremony, which was the second day that Country Heat had been available, they had already like amassed another $45,000 or something like that, which is crazy. So that pot could be like $1 billion by time August ends.
I think they put a $3 million cap on it though, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think they put a $3 million cap.
Anyway, I was gonna say that would be ridiculous.
$1 billion.
I don't know yet. I don't
We're
think
all becoming millionaires.
participate, unfortunately. But basically, all your challengers have to do. So this will be a good way to take advantage of all these sales this month, because you'll want people to purchase it before the end of the month so that their stuff comes in by September 5th. So you'll probably want to start promoting this ASAP, because I imagine groups will fill up. And I'm even considering the option of running multiple groups if I get too many people. So, which I'm hoping for. That would be an awesome problem. But all they have to do to get their cut of this pot is be on the My Challenge tracker for the whole 4 weeks in September, and they have to log a Shakeology 5 times a week minimum and a workout 3 times a week. And as long as they do that through the duration of September, they get their cut of whatever the money ends up being. That's all they have to do. It's not, they're not gonna draw a name or anything. They will get money if they do that. And the reason they're doing that is because they want to get people to commit to a program, and by doing that and using Shakeology, be able to see the results. So
I have a quick question. When they log those, do they also have to log a picture as well, or is it just log in the app?
With Shakeology, they did.
Shakeology picture, okay. I couldn't remember if it was both or what it was.
I think it's because they don't want people faking it, would be my guess.
Yeah. They better not be using the same one all week either.
Yeah. And we'll probably find out more as it gets closer. But I know for sure they said with Shakeology there has to be a picture. I can't remember if they said that with the workout though. So, but it's a good way to get people that have been saying no about Shakeology to be like, well, you have a chance to win your money back. Easier, then you can't say it's too expensive. So
it is crazy because you don't know like how much it's going to be, you know, like it's whoever does that for those 4 weeks, they get an even dividend of that, whatever. Yeah. $2 million.
Well, I know a lot of like top 10 coaches still do their groups on Facebook. So that could be a whole bunch of people that won't be included if they're not jumping on My Challenge tracker. So
for sure. Something to think about, because I was thinking, I don't know if I want to do all that, but
if we can get people on board for results.
Yeah, or, you know, if you still want to run a group on Facebook, you just have that as an option that they go in and they enter it in if they want.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because they don't have it open for them.
Yeah, because I'm already going to have a group running from August, so I was thinking I would just have that and have it be very basic. Just like, I don't even know if I'll post, like I'll probably just post like a quote or something motivational every day, or just something real simple like tips, and then mostly just have it for people to log their stuff. So
I was gonna say you could use it just for them to log their measurements and their Shakeco and stuff like that, and they don't even have to log that. All they have to do is those 3 workouts and 5 Shakeology a week.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. Okay, so to wrap up, I wanted us to I've been really trying to focus since I got back from Summit on like what are some specific action items that I can do that's going to push our business forward. And a lot of that came from thinking about how much time I spend with coaches versus how much time I spend with my own business. And you will find the more coaches you get, the more time you want to spend with them, because it's really fun because you all are motivated and you want to do it. But I've learned that you have to also be moving your business forward so that they see you as a leader and things like that. So I was thinking like, what are the things that I can do that I know is going to move us forward? It's going to move our team forward and our businesses forward. So just a couple, and I'd love for you guys to shoot out some things that like you know that you do on a daily basis. One of the things for sure that we have got to get to is doing those workouts. I said it at the beginning of like starting a program, finishing a program, like a program, not hopping from program to program to program to program, but starting a specific one and finishing it. When I have done that, those are always the months that I hit huge success club points. Those are the months where I'm helping 10 or more women. When I finished Extreme, my next month was crazy big. When I finished Hammer and Chisel, my next month was crazy big. When I'm jumping all over the place like I've been in the past month, then I'm like struggling. Well, of course I am. Like that, it became a network marketing business so that we could inspire others and help others. That was the whole reason for it. So, getting that workout out in could just be one action item that you for sure do every day. And then also I was thinking of like another one would be reaching out to those who like or comment on things that you're posting. Just a simple like reconnecting with people can go a long way. And if you don't want it to be in a personal message, a lot of people are saying like, man, I'm sending all these messages and I'm not getting anything back. Go on their page and comment. Today I have a list of like a bunch of girls that I would love to be in my next challenge group and who I know I could connect with. And I just went and I looked and, if they have a puppy picture, by golly, I'm commenting about how stinking cute that puppy is and asking what type of a dog that is and then getting a response back. I feel like people are more apt to reply back to a comment than they are to reply back to a direct message.
That's how I got my new coach, Taylor, that's on this call. She's one of the numbers that called in. But she was liking a lot of my stuff, so I just kind of used that and reached out to her when I saw that she had posted a transformation picture.
Yeah, it's just a little less creepy way, a little less salesy way. It's not what everybody else is doing. Okay, so I've never had anybody from another network marketing be interested in me and what I was posting or putting out there. So let's kind of be a little different and let's do it. Now, I run into things when I go to someone's page and I'm like, they haven't posted anything since December. What the heck? Then you might reach out to them. But if that's the case, maybe they just don't use social media, and so maybe if they don't use it, they may not be very active in your challenge groups then, so maybe think of someone else. But can anybody else think of any kind of action steps that they're like, man, if I do this every single day or at least 5 days a week or 6 days a week, then I know that I'm going to be moving forward or I'm going to feel like I'm working business and not just twiddling my thumbs.
Sharing our stories. That was a big one they drove at Summit. Being vulnerable and sharing your story. Whatever it is, whatever struggles we're going through or have been through in the past, just being vulnerable and sharing that. Because that's how people are going to connect to us the most.
Yeah.
And that's whenever I saw my page go from surface level to people like a whole different group of people following me when I started opening up about my depression and stuff. So.
Yeah. And I have some ideas of how to get us to do that a little bit more. I might be contacting another language arts teacher to help me with that little call. She doesn't know yet, though. But just because sometimes it's hard to figure out what to share. Okay, we've got less than 1 minute. Any other little action items before we get cut off? I love that, though, Elena. Definitely just sharing on your pages and stuff. All right. Well, be looking.
I think that's a good way to do. Mommy. I was just going to say, I think that's a good way to do attraction marketing. Is sharing your story a lot.
For sure, for sure. Okay, we'll be checking in the group. I'm going to be asking for, and I know some of you guys have already shared in the new coach group, but I'm going to be asking for what your goals are for this month. And we're going to be checking in a little more often this month on how you're progressing and kind of what some of the leaders on the team can do to help us get to those goals. So hope you guys have a great evening. We officially made it in like 36 minutes. That's like the fastest call ever. So I will see you guys later. See you soon.
Thank you.
No
Peace.
problem.
Bye, ladies. Peace, Meg.